now, and it's been a pretty brutal battle on Dust 2. Could have maybe gone either way, but it didn't. It went one way, and it was the Norwegian way. We're on Overpass now, so let's get straight into the mix here, guys. Remember that there's a bunch of stuff you can win. One of them is a CPU cooler from Alpenföhn. We'll do the raffle after this game. And then also, there's a headset that Samuel and I are wearing, which is the Beat Phoenix Flow. And most importantly, there's a Facebook link at the bottom of the stream where you can go and click that link and like the Facebook page, and you can win some really cool a mouse and also some plug-in headsets here, or some in-ear headsets from Ozone. And also, you can keep winning not just this week, but the next 9 weeks. So that's definitely worth it. Go and check it out, guys. And also, it helps us out with pleasing our sponsors, and we definitely appreciate that because they do such a great job of helping us with this whole tournament here. That's Caseking and all the rest of them, so we really appreciate that. Also, follow and subscribe to the stream. Follow us, help us out a lot. It means we are slowly growing the channel bigger and bigger, and our subscribers, later on we'll do a giveaway, and one of the giveaways is one of these Asimovs that I won during my betting addiction, and the other one is this Scorched Huntsman knife that we actually got gifted to us by a dog from Australia, with a shout out to all the Australian viewers. So definitely appreciate that one as well. Thank you very much. So both of these we're going to give away to the subscriber team tonight, and 2 lucky people are going to be able to win that. And we're going to keep doing giveaways, guys, for all the subs for all the 9 weeks. We can promise that much. So, you know, if you sub today and you don't win, there's still a chance. And obviously, we do appreciate all the subscribers because it helps us out with running the channel. And that's obviously a big part of why we want you to sub as well. I'm going to reconnect in, though. But Overpass, is anyone brave enough to make a prediction here for what's happening on this map?
Ooh, well, we have never gotten to see LC play an official game on Overpass because they didn't get to play it at Gamescom.
Yeah.
So, and I've seen one mousesports game on Overpass. I guess that kind of leaves it in the favor of mousesports, but LC picked Overpass. They picked this map. So, I guess all we can do is assume that they know what they're doing on this map, and they have a plan ready and available for them to shut down mousesports. And actually, given how they had to practice this map actively for Gamescom, that leads me to believe that they might be more prepared than the mousesports are.
Even though they lied.
Oh yeah,
horrible. You know, even though they, we were playing. You know, that was what I was really laughing a lot about. Then was going into Gamescom, just how closely all the players were hiding how much they've been practicing these new maps, and the fact that even Skirk was like, "Oh yeah, we're not playing those.
We're going to be the one team that plays Cobble.
We're gonna, yeah, exactly right. We're just gonna play Cobble, and we're not touching Overpass at all. We're just gonna ban it out every time." And then you come in and you're just like, "Hey man, how's the prac going? On Overpass?" And Skirk was like,
yeah. So, I mean, but that's what you need to do, right? Yeah. Knowledge is power.
Oh, it is, absolutely. So I'm really excited to see this because, like you said, Van, we didn't get to see them play, but we certainly know that, as a Gamescom team, right, they would have definitely put a lot of time into this map. The last week going up to Gamescom, you could be sure that they definitely practiced map a lot. So the question is now, how much work have mousesports actually got here? Or are they just going to solely be relying on their aim to get the job done?
Well, I think there's also an element of how much is the work really worth? Because I feel like if you're practicing Overpass right now a lot, you're going to be basically preparing against everything, right? Because you have no idea what the other team is going to be doing, so it's going to be like an all-catch kind of thing. So you could end up in a situation like NIP did on Cobblestone, where you think you've got it all covered, but it turns out the other team is playing so very differently that it's not going to match it. That's not to say that the practice isn't useful. It definitely is, but we could see that even if London Conspiracy have put in a lot of work here, it could just turn out that it's not going to be working out. Oh,
yeah,
wait a minute.
Huh?
The ultimate birthday party, as I think that's Legia is actually drunk at the birthday table. Fantastic.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to.
No.
I'm so sorry.
It's just that we know that happened for a fact with Nip versus Epsilon, right? So, is PRB actually going to win this? Wow. Okay, PRB wins this. So now LC get the choice as to where they want to start. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go for a CT start here. And they will be staying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as far as we know, this is a very CT-sided map, and as far as we know as well, the A bomb site is very, very, very hard to take unless you have some extreme skills. The B bomb site's not exactly easy either, but As far as, I mean, this is just my opinion. The easiest thing for the Sarah side seems to be get a pick off and then go to B. Whatever you do, go to B. You can get picks at A, but actually taking it, even with just one person holding A, can still be tricky. So that's my prediction.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a lot of base plays towards the party area or picnic, whatever you want to call it, and the underpass area. And from there on and out, we're going to see people rotate towards B.
What a smoke from Rubino. If he had more bullets, he could have picked up every single one, but they decide to charge him down, and PRB is going to pick up one on Tabson. So still looking quite good here for the Norwegian players. PRB's second headshot comes in. Polly's also chiming in. Alu is alone, and he's going to get backstabbed on PRB, just like in the knife round. He picks up a triple, and some really solid defense from London Conspiracy. That looked like a great idea.
It's just, the PRB continues to dominate. I mean, he dropped a 30 bomb on Dust 2, and now he just picks up 3 frags, makes it look very easy in this pistol round here on Overpass. PRB looking like the man to beat tonight on LC.
I was actually kind of surprised to see them opting to go with 4 people towards the A-bomb site, though, on the pistol. But it worked out, so you can't really fault them for doing it.
Oh, Polly goes down really early on in the second round here, and I think London Conspiracy may have been caught trying to set up for some sort of elaborate defenses. Also, Rubino has fallen, and the bomb will be planted here any second, so really aggressive move from mousesports, and something that should have worked, and even Tabson, running with his back turned, is going to pick up Rain, so this is it. Mousesports making it work, and I actually think London Conspiracy just vastly underestimated how quickly you can get to that B-bomb site, and they can stop it. The CTs can get to that pipe before the Ts can, just barely. Big mistake.
Yeah, that was definitely a big mistake, especially leaving Polly. I'm not really sure if that was the intent or if that's Polly kind of going off on his own, but he was so in the open, really, and so easily to pick off for the mousesports member coming towards him, and he had no way to actually get back up.
I think that was actually maybe LC expecting it to be played a bit differently again. The case of that, because there was a boost. Was it not a boost towards Sewer, towards Squeak, towards that area in front of Squeak door? So I'm wondering if they weren't expecting mousesports to kind of split that up rather than just YOLO everybody out through the main pipe.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, and yeah, that didn't work out that way. Skirk with a really good pickoff on Chris. I appreciate that. But apart from that, mousesports are on, on the way to try and get a pick around. Look at Tabson here. Just a tiny detail, but we got to pick up on it here. Throwing the gun out of the map just to make sure that nobody from the CT side can come and pick it up.
Another strong frag, though, comes in here from PRB. He brings it back to a 3-on-3, and this time around, Tabson is not going to be able to hide that gun. It doesn't look like PRB can get to it safely, though. His teammates, or rather mousesports, managed to get back onto that scene fairly quickly. So, again, no free guns here for LC, but they still have managed to inflict good damage to mousesports. 2 kills, and mousesports aren't onto a bomb site yet.
I really like what PRB did there. He kind of conceded the fact that realized that he was not going to get that gun under any circumstance without him just going mental and landing some crazy one-shots or something to that effect. So just goes all the way around the map, rotates over back into the A-bomb site, and this is what we talked about. This A site is so hard to take, so if LC is able to stack up here, we see a Rubino wall on the other side of PRB, this is going to be hard for mousesports to take.
Yeah, I really do think so, and especially with one of them flashlight, that Caseking could have gone down. Rubino going to pick up the one and the second one as well, and Alu will be able to finish him, but this is still a 1-on-2, and there's not a lot of time left here. Alu is going to get the plant just in time, but this allows for, or should allow for Polly to get into a better position. He's taking a little bit of time here, and Alu, they're so close to each other. Look at this, right around that light pole. Both players standing. Polly, timing is everything. He has got the armor as well here, and Alu is almost dead. He's on 19. One more bullet for either player is going to be it. He's got 8 left, and he's going to take down Alu. And what a round from London Conspiracy, bringing it back and once again proving to us what Virtus Pro really tested scientifically, is that A-bomb side is just not a good place to go.
Just continues to be back and forth between these teams. It's flashback to Dust 2 already. Just one round going one way, and then the other team striking right back. And again, it should be just explosive here in this 4th round, seeing as how mousesports, they elect to buy. London Conspiracy are obviously going to buy after that win, but mousesports decide they have enough money to make it work, and they're just going to go for a full buy here. So this is big here. Whoever picks up this round, the other team's economy is going to be in tatters.
Can't agree anymore with that. I like this idea from Chris having, inching his way forward in the pipe like this. It's really dangerous because if he were to get flashed or something, but he's going to peek out and just take down Polly, who's once again the only one holding the B-bomb site. And there's a second shot from Chris. What an entrance.
It's working perfectly right now. Rubino is going to manage to stand his ground and pick up 1 kill, brings it back, but that bomb is now on that site and it will get planted. So mousesports have now put LC on a clock. They have to rotate in very quickly, and they're doing just that. 2 guys going in from the main entrance and 1 man through the upper area, and Chris J will find the shot. Third one for him this round.
I think he's hit 3 AWP headshots as well, just to make it clear that he's not just satisfied with London Conspiracy dying, he really wants to destroy them so that they can't even, there's no saving them, basically. They're not going to wake up in the hospital later or something like that, and you just thought they were dead. They're definitely all the way dead.
There's no waking up from this coma.
Oh, exactly.
He's using silver bullets just to make safe.
Yeah, that's what it's down to, exactly.
Are there werewolves in Norway? I would expect
they've got
werewolves.
polar bears and...
I'd expect weremoose or something like that.
Weremoose? That's a pretty terrifying beast.
I don't even know what that
that's scary, man. Moose are like 3 meters high. Imagine a weremoose.
That would be actually pretty terrifying. Werebears?
Werebears? That's a thing, isn't it? I think it is.
Well, there is a guy named Bear on LC, so I mean, that could be fitting.
Alright, look, we're moving into the 5th round, and this time PRB wanted to smoke up the pipe, but he only halfway does it, and that's could be a problem. They do have actually forced up here on LC's side, and Chris is going to open up once again, takes down PRB.
Oh, nice headshot there from Skirk, though. He's going to get picked off by Chris J, but it's still a 1-for-1. That's going to slow things down. Alu looking for the flank, and he does catch Rubino off guard, but only gets out of it with 12 HP, so the damage is done. The bomb will get planted now for mousesports, but LC are right next door here. They could actually put some pressure fairly quick here.
Yeah, but they have scouts to try and retake this. I mean, as long as mousesports don't show themselves, how are they going to get close to the bomb site right now? Polly trying to see if he can land some jump shots here. Shots being put through the smoke as well. And in the meantime, bomb is ticking away. So mousesports, they're definitely being very cool right now. They're trying to give any openings at all. And at this point, I think London Conspiracy should just try and walk away with what they have. But this B-bomb site defense is really not working out well for them, and I want to see a really quick adjustment to this from LC. I hope they're gonna put a lot more pressure on the pipe, the first pipe.
Yeah,
drawing on the minimap.
More or less, just smoke it off earlier so you can get into a more comfortable position, because it seems like Chris J is getting into spots where he's confident in picking people off. And obviously you want to deny that advantage for him, so smoking off maybe the 1 barrel, or it's not a barrel, but the tunnel earlier, so you can get into a different position and catch maybe Chris J off guard. That would be the way to go.
Yeah, there are lots of options, and we'll see if they can figure out one of them here. Rain playing it pretty aggressively, wants to see if he can pick off somebody from that terrorist side. It is not working. Mousesports right now, by the way, are fighting to get to a 3rd map, which would be Mirage. It's a map they're quite good at. But if they lose this one, which is the one that London Conspiracy picked, they are going to be out of it. And London Conspiracy are going to play NIP, which is the next best of 3 we have coming up, guys. Either Mousesports or London Conspiracy versus NIP in a best of 3.
Exactly right. Now we have to see exactly who's going to come out ahead here, and it's so tough to call now. Mousesports really seem to have a pretty clear idea of what they're doing on this map so far. Much better than what I first expected going into this match. LC are the ones who are on the back foot here, and I'm pretty sure that LC went into this kind of expecting to be able to get a strong start and put that experience they got at Gamescom to use, but we're just not seeing it right now. Mousesports are landing the shots and just being so ultra aggressive that LC are having a lot of trouble dealing with them.
Right now, I'm wondering why the rest of Mousesports is even pushing into A right now, because they've just checked that there's nobody in B, and they still are gunning for it here. I guess it's working because they're getting the kills, but it seems like such a big risk to take. And Skirk coming up from behind, really got to pick off here, and is it going to backfire on them? Tabson live in the corner right here, trying to reload. Will pick up the 1 and keep spraying. Rain is right there, and he will pick up the good triple here, Tabson. So that's really important. Skirk's going to come in to finish him, so it's still a really expensive round, and probably much more expensive than it should have been. And if they had lost Tabson instantly, there was even a chance, I think, that London Conspiracy could have gone to the B-bomb side immediately.
They committed a lot of players for an A fake, really. And that could, yeah, as you said, if Tabson goes down early, then that's perhaps 3 LC members being alive with weapons, trying to retake that B-bomb site.
I think that was too much of a risk, basically, for mousesports. And I could understand it if they hadn't checked the B-bomb site, but the fact that Chris was already in and had looked everywhere meant the rest should probably have realized that that wasn't a good idea. But fair enough, they still win it.
I still think you could get the same result with 2 members.
Yeah.
And have 3 people go towards B. And also, if you want to turn it around, what happens if the stack is towards B? Then the bomb's down.
Oh, look at Legia just walking through Polly. I don't think he's going to realize there's someone close. He spots the shadow. Still going to go down, and this B-bomb site is falling exactly the same way every time, with Polly not being able to defend that pipe, and now Legia opens it up with a double kill. Bomb is going to not be planted here. That's huge. A massive kill from Rubino, buying his teammates so much time, and even smoking off here, being able to escape. That's a really big kill coming out here. And look at Legia right in this corner. PRB sees it coming, so there's the experience. They played the map before, we can tell that much.
They don't fall for the easy ones there, but still, LC, they have a tough job cracking this site now. 3-on-3 retake coming through here for LC. Make that 3-on-2 as Chris J hands yet another headshot. Skirk picked off from the rafters, and Tabson down to 6 HP for mousesports. But at this point, mousesports, so long as they maintain the crossfire, LC are not getting onto this bomb site. It's just not happening. We can already see the Norwegians backing off to hold onto their guns.
Yeah, and that's the only thing they really can do now. It's been, I think, 3 rounds running at least that the B-bomb site has been taken over in exactly the same way. So if we don't see a switch up by London Conspiracy, I think we're starting to enter sort of versus pro levels of just determination to hold the same way, even though it's not working, basically.
Stubbornness.
Stubbornness, exactly. That's the word I was looking for. You're right.
Yeah, and I would expect LC to make some sort of an adaptation as time goes along, and they are forcing it up, so one can hope that they actually smoke off the tunnels earlier and actually get into a good position, because Poly's been getting caught off guard each and every time, and right now we're seeing Rain playing that position, or actually with the help of Poly. So they're doing something different, and that's putting 2 people towards that tunnel.
And I love it. I still think it's much too late, but it's better late than never, right? And now,
well,
yeah, go on.
At what point do we consider this half won for mousesports?
I would say it already is. I think 5 rounds is the absolute max the London Conspiracy can afford. I think they need to win the next 8 rounds in a row, which I even think they can do, but it's a little bit tricky. Look at Skirk in this position. This is so cool. Alu doesn't even see it coming, and it's going to go down. So that's a nice trick from London Conspiracy. I love it.
I actually don't think they're in that bad of a spot. Simply because you've seen how easy mousesports have had of a time taking B. And that's something we didn't see all that often on Overpass, albeit we didn't get to see it that much at Gamescom, but teams really didn't utilize the B bomb site enough at that tournament. Probably, most likely it's because the map is completely new and teams are feeling it out. But
and we saw like 12 rounds of BPB going A.
Yeah, and I think teams, if they, wisen up to the fact that the B bomb site is open, there's no skyboxes and whatnot, then the potential of grabbing a lot of rounds on B is definitely there.
Oh, Chris sneaking in, and that means they have a lot of issues now. There's going to be the bomb planted at A. It's already up there, and it's a 3-on-3, and you got to realize, I think, that, as easy or as hard as it is to take A, as hard as it is going to be to try and retake it once the bomb is down here. PRB very close to Tabson, right around the corner. Timing is going to be everything here, as Tabson is just waiting coolly. As soon as anyone shoots, I think Tabson's going to turn around and be able to pick up the kill easily here on PRB. He hasn't spotted him yet, and still actually won't. Now he's finally going to realize here, and Tabson putting in bullets. PRB is going to get the kill, but it will be too late. Chris with the triple, and now I think LC are actually in a world of trouble, because now they've, just when they make the adjustment and decide, oh wait, we got to put more pressure on B, that's when Mouse will switch A, and when the other team gets into a head like this, it can really, really be difficult.
Yeah, right now they're feeling like everything they're trying to throw at mousesports is failing. So obviously that's a worry for LC at this point. I still would have liked to see them play the way they do, or actually just play with 2 people on towards B, but just take active measures in trying to stop mousesports from getting into a good position on B.
Yeah, good deagle kill from Polly here. They do only have pistols, so not too bad. Leggy is saying he was blind, so not exactly fun times. Rain looking for a deagle pick off on anyone that he can, and Skirk is getting into position with the scout here as well. No bomb part happening yet, and actually almost takes down Chris. That's not a bad shot at all. He's not going to be able to finish through.
No, another shot there. The boost does not work over from Source, so that's going to slow things down here for LC. Just looking to do some damage. If they can get another kill here on mousesports, that'd be pretty good. But Rubino taking some nade damage, and that bomb plant about to happen. Rubino shouldn't be able to get into a... Okay, never mind. He does get into a position to stop the plant, and that is actually going to happen. So LC get another kill on the board.
Oh, PRB. Wrong timing, unfortunately. Tabson's going to take him down, making it 7-2. And now London Conspiracy do have plenty of money for the buy. Polly will pick up the AWP, and another one on Skirk. So this is a good... I mean, at least we're seeing a change up here from the Norwegian team. They're adjusting to the circumstances, and that's at least something.
Yeah, I think this is the change they need. Hopefully, well, actually, yeah, they're actually putting two people towards B. So if Polly takes an aggressive stance here at B, I think that's going to work out nicely for them. Well, as I say that.
He goes down to Chris, and the pipe again is lost. The main entrance into that site for mousesports. They've just been doing it pretty much this whole first half, and even with adjustments, it's just not enough here.
No, we can see right now that this lack of experience on Overpass, I think, is really not playing out well here. I'm not sure if Alu actually spotted that man who was holding in sewer, Rain, waiting around the corner there.
Looked like he should have, but I'm not really sure he did. Smoke's going to go off here, and PRB is going to follow through with the grenade. It's actually going to be a pretty good grenade here, but not quite enough for to take anyone out. And KSET is walking right into Rubino's crosshairs, so it's going to be a good pick-off here. And it's a 4-on-4, and mousesports taking a really long time putting down the bomb, and now, actually, they're losing members, so maybe too long, in fact. London Conspiracy trying to see if they can bring it back. I think they need to win every single round from here on out and make it 8-7, and they're trying to do just that. Spray from PRB drops the bomb, and it's a 2-on-3 now.
But Chris J is still alive in the pit. Alu looking for a flank, and he's going to get it. Takes out Rain, and this is now shaping up here for mousesports. Chris J going to be taking point with that scout, with that AWP, looking towards upper. Yeah. And at this point, Alu should be able to get the plant safe if Chris J can watch his back from the L bend.
And he's doing just that, and now it's a 1-on-2 here for Skirk, looking for a shot on anyone, but all they have to do is not show themselves. He's going to pick up that one kill, so now it's a 1-on-1, Orb versus Orb, Chris with a triple, and Skirk with just a one pick off here. One grenade could actually finish Chris, but Skirk is going to walk into not a good position, and Chris will pick up the quad kill. Nicely done from mousesports, and that is going to be 8-2. I really don't know what to say. I feel like if they pick this map, they should have more of a chance of holding that B bomb site.
Yeah. You can't really disagree with that, can you? Pretty much, I think 6 rounds out of the 8 have come towards the B bomb site.
Yeah.
If I'm not completely mistaken. So yeah, they definitely should do a better job of it. And obviously Polly going down so early pretty much every round is a huge issue for LC. And yeah, if they're not able to fix that just instantly, I don't really see them coming back into this.
Feels like it isn't possible. No, Skirk has actually already been spotted, but he's moving up him, trying to see if he can get a kill on somebody. KZY is going to take him down. Rain did pick up a kill in return, so that is something. But now the A bomb site is actually undefended.
Exposed. Alu walks through connector and manages to find Rubino, so now it starts to spin out of control here. We do see the rotation coming out from London Conspiracy, however, they are managing to get one man back on that A site now. And they should have a second one there fairly quickly. Paulie, in the meantime, is on a mission through T-Spawn, so he's wrapping all the way around mousesports, giving all the information to his teammates, but now it comes down to whether the 2 men on this A site can hold for LC.
Yeah, it's on a timer right now. Polly has to get there fast enough. They got to stay alive and not challenge, but they will. And Chris is going to punish them for it again. This is all Chris J all the time. Polly coming up from behind and actually missing the shot. So now Chris is going to turn around. He's got to get a kill right here. They need to work together. PRB and Polly. And right now the bomb has gone down. The rest of mousesports are sort of trapped in this weird corner. And Polly going to clean up one. Goes around the corner, but Chris is too quick. Will drop him, and PRB looking to make it in a 1-on-2, but he's got no health left at all. And this grenade is going to be the end of him. Actually, the headshot lands first, and mousesports make it work. I mean, I think right now what we're seeing is actually London Conspiracy being quite shell-shocked, because they're starting to miss kills that they definitely shouldn't.
Yeah, that and Chris J just keeping up form from Dust 2. It feels like everything he hits, or every time he shoots, he hits something of value for mousesports, and they're just able to capitalize on it every single time.
Yeah, there is the whole team element, but right now a lot of that team element is coming from Chris J. And just him walking around and pretty much doing what he wants on this map. It seems that wherever he goes, he gets a frag, and that's a real problem. Now it's just bleeding into the rest of the team. Alu, Legia, both picking up 2 big frags, opening up this B site. There's still a man alive on it, that's Rain, who does manage to catch the 1 man out. But still, LC are so far behind right now, even in this round.
Yeah, I think this happens to almost every team at one point or another, where you start to, like, the frustration. I think you're right. Just like mousesports are playing better and better as Chris J is hitting more and more shots, I think the rest of London Conspiracy are playing sort of worse and worse, because they just feel like no matter what happens, I mean, look at that headshot from Alu as Rain was jumping. I mean, everything is working for mousesports, and London Conspiracy probably have a feeling that nothing is working at all. And a big deciding factor here is going to be how much they're able to sort of mentally save themselves and either think about the second half or think about the third map and make sure that they don't, crash completely.
Well, now, right now we're quickly running out of rounds for LC to have an impact here. We can only guess if they're going to be as good on their T side. That's the real thing. But right now, they're certainly taking a beating. mousesports just continue to roll through. Good CZ kills coming in, however, from Rain and Rubino, stopping the push this time. Rubino even going all out right there, and I'm wondering if that wasn't a bit of an overextension on his part.
Chris is still going to pick up the kill, and it's down to a 1-on-1, and Chris has already clutched it a fair few times. He's at 17, 1 and 5, and Skirk is going to try and see if he can get in here somehow. Not sure if Chris knows where he's coming from, but now he definitely does. So that kind of gives up the game a little bit. There's no kit right now on Skirk. He's going to go for it with a deagle instead of the AK, and Chris gets spotted, just instantly falls away. But the kit here means this is going to be really difficult. Close and personal here. Smoke goes in, and Chris will take it for a double kill. And mousesports make it all the way to 11-2.
Yeah, it's hard to find anything positive to say about the way LCCT side is playing out right now. And they've gotten 2 rounds, and that's with the pistol round included.
Yeah.
To make matters
3
worse.
off, so just to be absolutely sure that they can try and somehow make this 11-4 triple AWP setup.
Yeah, that might actually work out. They've gotten into some pretty good positions. I think Rubino with the AWP and underpass could definitely pay off.
Yeah, but they missed the first shot here, as Skirk is not going to be able to connect with the guy who was all the way down towards the playground, and Rubino goes down. So now Rain will pick up one guy, Tamsin, at the birthday party. That's at least something. A second kill should have happened on Alu then. I think he just not finished the reload in time. Is there going to be a grenade to follow? There will, but Alu, there's the drop. So now it's a 2-on-2. Maybe a bit of an opening for London. Can they make it work? Polly's getting into a good position, I think.
Rain is kind of boxed in, though. So he has to worry about holding this angle correctly here. KZY is just waiting around the corner, and there you go. Rain goes walking up. KZY collects the frag. And now we're into this 1v1 once again here. Does LC actually come out ahead this time? Polly with that AWP. Peekaboo spots KZY, but gets forced around the corner. And this is not the best gun to have, but he's still going to manage the no-scope.
Yeah.
So LC, it took 3 ops, but they got the job done, and they got a 3rd round on the board.
God, that's a scary round from London Conspiracy. So close. They do make it work, but I don't think mousesports are going to care at all. They have so much money, and it's the 15th round, so they can easily buy it. They've gone for their double up of their own, and are just ready to try and see if they can seal the deal here. It's very, very close, I think, to being a 3rd map.
I'm not calling it yet, honestly. I have no idea what to expect from LC on their T side.
This is what I would have liked to see earlier on from Polly. Picking up the AWP and not walking close, but just holding a good angle.
Oh, there you go. Gets 1. Could go for 2. Polly's still trying to land the shot, but it's going to be Rubino rotating in, who collects the frag from short. And now it is down to Alu. 1v5. And I guess you're right, Ben.
Yeah.
It took them a little while, but then they finally made the adjustment that worked.
Yeah, in the 15th round. I think what happened is not just that they lost a bunch of rounds, but by the time they decided, wait a minute, guys, this B-bomb side isn't working, they had actually already mentally sort of eroded so much that it was almost a little bit too late at that point. I don't know. That was a very devastating first half for London Conspiracy. 11-4. This is definitely a CT-sided map. You're right, we don't know what either team's going to be playing like once we switch halves, but I don't think mousesports are going to lose this map now. I'd be hugely surprised if they are not able to get 4 rounds on this, or 5 rounds on this side.
Especially with the way Chris J has been playing. It feels like he's going to be able to pick up 4 rounds for himself. Really, because he's been setting up so much other rounds for mousesports up to this point, so yeah. Here's this Kirk with the wordplay.
Thank you, Skunk. We appreciate that. We definitely do. Guys, if you're just joining us, then welcome to the stream. This is Room on Fire, and it's the Caseking of the Hill, cooled by Alpenföhn. We're ready with the second half here on the second map, which is Overpass. So a big welcome to all of you. Remember to click the Facebook link at the bottom of the page. There's a picture down there, and you just click and like, and then you can win some really cool stuff from Ozone. So do that. Also, follow the channel if you haven't already, because the giveaway that we're doing later after this game, you have to follow the channel to actually win anything. So don't forget about that either, and we definitely appreciate all the subscribers as well. Now, let's get it on. Second half is coming up. The pistol round goes without saying. Has to go for London here, otherwise it's not going to work out. But Chris, he's not going to let off easily here. And Tabson is flanking in. Skirk trying to have an aim battle. It's going to get interrupted. And now they're boxed in. They will get the bomb plant, but I don't think they can hold on to this bomb site. This is going to be so tricky.
Yeah, especially with Legia already rotating in to just cover that position. Alu in a good spot to get the drop on Rubino, dealing some damage, but not getting the kill. And Rubino, they bring it back to a 2-on-2.
Wow.
They managed to just completely shut it down. Rubino on a tear. 3 kills, and 2 of those crucial.
All right, I get to eat my words. That was a really nice hold, especially with that flank coming out there. I think maybe Alu looked like he should have picked up that kill, but that was just nicely done from London Conspiracy. And I think if nothing else, even if they lose this map, I actually think it makes a big difference if London Conspiracy can come in here and win a bunch of rounds. Just mentally distance themselves as much as they can from the first half.
Yeah, if they're able to leave this map, even if it's a lost map, with the feeling that, oh, it's just because we messed up the first half in a way that we shouldn't do, like this is something we could easily fix, they can go in with a good and solid mindset into Mirage. But I still think Mirage is going to be a really tough map for LC regardless, because mousesports are super good on that map.
Yeah, they really are. It's not a fun thing thinking about this. I think LC, like, in their minds, I think they were picturing, okay, we pick up Dust 2, we should have this 2-0. Like, we should be able to clinch this, but, well, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. We're not going to count LC out of it. They still have a bit of a cushion here, and if they can manage to get rolling as powerfully as Chris J did in the first half, anything is possible.
Yeah, already a bit of a shot to the feet of Rain, bringing him down to 30. And Chris, I really wish they had some smokes here. Chris going to get a headshot on Polly. The bomb is dropped here. This is just horrible. And London Conspiracy, not sure why they don't have a way to deal with this. And Chris going to pick up another shot. Skirk and PRB finally replying for the terrorist side. But a lot of time has already been wasted, and they're looking really scared right now.
Now they are looking a bit worried here. The bomb dropped out in the middle of nowhere. Alu's going to step forward. He's going to get caught by PRB, and now we should have the plant coming in for LC.
Oh,
but there's still mousesports. Yeah, the flank comes in, and Legia can't do anything about it. He misses a huge opportunity to deal some damage.
And that's going to be it. Skirk will pick up a really great triple kill and save London Conspiracy. And I'm not really sure why Legia thought it was a brilliant idea. I'm not sure what convinced him to go for a backstab with a scout. Why would you do that? Why not pull out the pistol and at least kill one person?
Yeah, the close range scout is not often used for good reason.
Yeah,
that seems like a
scout
headshot. Come on.
I still, even though that round looked quite chaotic, I still think LC thought they had pretty decent control as soon as they managed to take down Chris J with that scout up on higher. I think that was a big, well, a lot of weight lifted off their shoulders at that point.
Well, going to be the 18th round coming up right here, and
look at the boost from Tabson.
I was about to say, that looks pretty cool. Really interesting. I mean, clearly mousesports have put some time in on this map. Like, they've definitely had a little bit of time to prac and try and come up with some things here, because going for a boost spot in that position, I don't think we saw that even throughout the entirety of Gamescom.
No, we didn't. I'm kind of enjoying this too. I do kind of wish he had a C set instead, because I think USPS in this position is going to still be hard to connect with.
Yeah, if enough LC members come out of this tunnel and basically just bum rush them, then I don't think the mousesports players are going to stand a chance. And it actually seems like they're going to circumvent the entire boost.
Yeah, LC, they're going to give mousesports a taste of their own medicine, pretty much. Go out through the main tunnel. And then PRB already in position to catch the flank. Legia, he's going to get caught. Easy as you please. Chris J gonna get overrun on that B side proper, and now mousesports, they're close by, but their defense just did not work out.
No, it didn't. They're gonna try and go for a separate boost over here by construction, but Polly sees it coming and will take down Case at Y. The test, obviously, here for the Norwegian team is still gonna be once we get into the rifle round that mousesports has coming up. That's where we need to see if they can really step it up. Rain. The good pack shot there, and they're going to come out of this round at least not losing anyone, which is good news.
it's all just chaotic. Skirk is going to manage to find one, and that's actually a very clean round there for LC. So quite a bit of money now for them, considering they did not have to rebuy anything at all this round, just nades. mousesports in the meantime going for their first real buy here, but something to note, Chris J does not have the money to go for an AWP. Again, just like on Dust 2, that scout buy, he got some kills with it, but he just doesn't have the money to go straight up with the sniper rifle in their 19th round.
Interesting. It could make a difference, but Chris is definitely still pretty good. I mean, we'll have to see if it's going to actually affect the game. It could be an intentional choice as well. Legia pushing up here with Alu. Double push all the way down towards Picnic and towards the playground, and that is going to shut down London Conspiracy's push here. Maybe Skirk could flank around and sandwich them in between. Actually, no. Not even going to be able to do that before they also lose Polly here.
No, Rubino does not miss the opportunity to pick up 2 frags, just them off guard. I'm sure LC weren't expecting 2 people to push out from long that way. That's definitely not something that you would imagine would happen too often, seeing as how that part of the map has not been focused on too much. Now a 3rd kill comes in here for LC, and all of a sudden we're looking at a 2-on-2. The bomb, however, is still making its way all the way over from long. So it's not planted just yet. If Skirk had it right now, LC would be pretty happy. But KZY is now in a position to catch Rubino before you can get to that site.
Yeah, and Skirk is thinking someone has to be coming up from that B bomb side, but nobody is, and the sooner he realizes, the better it is. But in the meantime, mousesports are making a critical error in judgment here and saying, wait a minute, they're probably going for B right now, and in fact, they're not. Tabson is going to throw a bit of a grenade, and I think this is just like...
These are smokes.
Yeah. He's going to smoke off... No, that upper smoke doesn't work. I think that was supposed to be an upper smoke.
Looks like he had something planned out, but that smoke does absolutely nothing.
I was about to say, like, they've got smokes planned out, guys. You know, no skybox, they could go crazy, and unfortunately that kind of fell flat.
Now they've checked the bomb site and realized, oh, there's nobody here, and they don't have a kit, so they're actually just going to run away. They're going to give up the round because of making the wrong choice, and they can't do anything else. But I'm pretty sure that smoke from Tabson was going to be a smoke for the upper sniper spot here. Yeah. Which is not a bad idea at all. That would have been really cool, because if London Conspiracy had time to put down the bomb in here, I bet they wouldn't have done it in the normal plant. They would have done it out in the open, so they could have left one guy high ground to cover that. So smoking off, not a bad idea. Actually, they do lose one member, London Conspiracy. The bomb takes one with them. Not such a big deal. They just have money, but, you know, in the long run. 11-8, though, and mousesports are hurting economically.
Yeah, we're gonna go for CZs, and they do manage to save those 2 rifles, so that's gonna give them some firepower to fall back on. But then still, 3 guys ecoing, 3 CZs on mousesports' side. We have to see if they're as effective. They're going for the ultra aggression again, mousesports, and this, I feel like this is just typical mousesports right now. They're rushing around the map on CT side, and there it is. KZY picks up the first kill.
And I'm surprised that LC got caught a second time with this. PRB pushing up very aggressively. Is going to pick up the 1 here, but he needs to back up kind of quickly. He's alone and could be backstabbed any moment. Rain is there to take 1. Chris with a quick return, and Chris with a double. And it's going to be Tabson to take the kill on Rubino. And again, I feel like London Conspiracy are falling victim to not really adjusting. Because when you... I feel like when you lose the first round to an aggressive push, surely next time you're going to be like, wait a minute, they could do it again.
I think the fact, or the reasoning behind them not being ready for it is simply because, well, they could have expected a force buy coming out from mousesports.
Yeah.
And the odds of mousesports going aggressively on a force buy is, I would say, not very likely. Because that's a bit all or nothing for mousesports.
Could be true. Right now it's 12-8. A great opening here as Tabson goes down. KZY down in the water on the other side of the bomb site, and... they might realize he's here. They haven't checked it yet. He's walking up, using the angle here, right at the edge of the smoke. But now he's been caught and needs some backup really quickly here. Bomb is going to go down, so that's actually really cool. Rubino just ignoring the fact that there's a man right in front of him and putting down that bomb. And Rain pushes through. Now it's a 3-on-5. And London Conspiracy, they're not out of it yet. They're sticking in this map here.
No, sick headshot, or just shot, period. That looked like a headshot there for a second on PRB from Chris J, but then Rain in position, not going to get the frag on Legia despite him taking damage. This is now a 2-off retake here for mousesports, but the crossfire is set up, and into a 2-on-2 we go.
Yeah, so far ticked already. Polly actually shooting his
Polly,
teammate.
what the hell are you doing?
Oh, he thought someone was defusing, and in fact there was Rubino sacrificing himself on the bomb, and that could have actually been critical. He would have lost almost all his money if he had got that team kill.
That's
I
absurd. Don't even know.
Yeah. What?
Oh, there's a mini map.
But and not only that, I mean, one or two bullets, maybe, sure, before you realize it's a teammate you're shooting at. But that was almost an entire clip from his AK.
But they clearly thought, because the guy, I mean, was it Ravino that was in there just swinging away with his knife? Like, they clearly thought somebody was defusing, but damn.
That is really scary. Now, there's a double up setup on the mousesports side. They still stick in this, but Tabson goes down. Opening kill goes in favor of London Conspiracy, and almost Chris is going to fall here. Very, very close. This is interesting. Flashbang goes out, and Legia spots one guy, and it's going to take Rubino out as well. And there's Chris finally falling. So 3 on 4 here, but it's not over yet.
Rain is pretty heavily tagged up right now, and Legia is in a pretty decent situation actually to pick someone off, and LC are going to have a hard time even with just the one mouse member on the bomb site.
The timing, Rain. Legia is not going to check it here. Rain gets a free kill. That was so close. That was inches away from Legia being able to pick up 2 people. Alu with a good shot on Skirk, but the A bomb site right now, it's down to KZY. And it's easy holding this A-bomb side, but against 3 people, it's still a lot to ask here for the German player. 30 seconds left, and they do already spot him out. They know he's here. Alu's miles away. If he dies, that's the round over. KZY getting wrapped around. They're coming from every which angle, and he's going to go down without taking a single one with him. And I'm not sure why Alu's running up here. This seems like suicide.
Potentially, but then if he could get a pick fast enough before they can set up, something would be possible. Now he seems to have backed off. Not deciding to do anything about it really in the end, but that was actually a very cool little pop flash that KZY just used there. Completely blanked out Rain.
I think he should have picked up 2 players there.
Yeah, actually. I think that was a big opportunity missed because Rain was completely blind as well as the follow-up man. I'm not sure if that was Polly or not.
Yeah, Polly with the up.
That was just. I mean, that's one of those split-second things, right? Either it goes your way or sometimes it just doesn't. And that time around, KZY got wrapped around on just a little bit too quickly. Yeah, imagine he has another month to practice in that sort of situation. He probably just nails that 9 times out of 10.
Good shot from Alu, and PRB is looking for him, shooting through, and he's not going to go down. My God, that was close. He was on 33 towards the end, and that could have been really brutal, losing another AWP like that. But it's 10-12, and mousesports can still buy, even though they keep losing rounds, because they've been saving a lot of guns all throughout. They keep making these halfway buys where they invest into a little bit of equipment.
All right, well, now we see LC on the brink here. Well, on the brink of breaking mousesports' back, essentially, with the money situation. They're even using some of the trig boosts, but Polly will actually best Chris J in that duel, and that is a crucial blow dealt to the defense. Mousesports now reeling, having lost their point man, and LC already moving across the map to try and build off of this.
Yeah, I think actually a big giveaway for LC right now is the fact that they picked up Chris J, who had an op. They already registered that Alu had an op after he took the shot for Skirk. So that kind of confirms that they know it's a force buy coming out from mousesports. Or not necessarily a force buy, but yeah, they bought up, and this is good. This is a big round for mousesports. If they lose this one, they're back to eco, and LC are fully aware of that.
They definitely are, but right now I'm loving the setup for mousesports. They have 2 in either bomb site. I think this A defense is going to be very hard to break with Alu. Almost certainly, I would say, going to pick up the first kill here, unless they have really good smokes planned for it. And actually, they have a cool boost, which I've been, doing in matchmaking as well, where you can boost up and shoot all the way down here. They don't get the kill on leg, you can do it here as well, but I still think Alu is going to be the man to watch. Good flashbang comes in. If he can just get one opening kill here, I think that might just be enough. Misses that one, misses the next shot. Now he's down to 41, and that's going to be Legia picking up a kill. Alu with 1 as well. It's down to a 3-on-3, but they actually managed to crush Alu, and now it's KZY and Tabson. This bomb is going to go down. They need to retake this. They can't let this round go.
They have to get in here. There's no choice, but really, they're on the edge. KZY landing a good shot on Polly there, slowing him down, but still, Polly lives. And PRB is still alive on this site, just holding, trying to watch towards Blue Room. Nobody pushing out here from mousesports quite yet. Mousesports taking their time with this, really looking to see if they can find an opening, but Polly will get the punish on Tabson, and Polly with the second shot takes out KZY. And that is going to be a crucial round loss for Mousesports, as you guys said.
Absolutely. Look at their money now. This is going to be the equalize. We're looking at a 12-12 scoreline very soon, unless the C-Set 75 miracle comes in here, and it's not really much of a miracle. All it takes is London Conspiracy making one mistake, and they can still lose this upcoming round. But Mousesports have got to be really worried right now, because, I mean, London Conspiracy are doing to Mousesports what Mousesports did to London Conspiracy in the first half, and that's frustrating.
know. Full CZs across the board for mousesports. They don't waste any time at all, but Rain is patiently waiting at connector to see if anybody's going to push up, and he gets rewarded with a frag. So mousesports, this time around, LC, we can see them really just hanging back and making sure that mousesports can't actually get around them anywhere.
Oh, what's this position from KSY? Look at this really.
Yeah, remember,
sneaky.
Ven, we found this one? You can actually stick the gun barrel through that wall there, though, so it's a bit of a problem if he actually goes forward a little bit. But it's a good angle to hold, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of one of those tricks you can throw in, right? And maybe the other team won't realize that it's happening. But KSY switches it up, moves away, and PRB with a really quick reaction is going to take down Alu. So now we're in a 2-on-4 or 2-on-5 here, in fact. I mean, this is really painful for mousesports because I don't believe it. This comeback is incredible for London Conspiracy.
I just want to see KZY start to surf on that wall now, because you can actually surf on that wall.
KSY picks up one, but he's also alone. Even though there's only 25 seconds, don't think he can actually stop this from happening. Indeed, he can't, as Rain will pick up a double and take him down, and the score has been equalized 12-12. Now is the time for mousesports to come back into this game and put it to a third map.
Now is a big buy coming out here from mousesports. All of their economy going into this one round now. As we can see across the board, they're all sub $1,000. Chris J has his AWP again, but there is no second sniper rifle now for mousesports. Alu, straight rifle for him. So, once again, is Chris J going to be able to find the entry frag for mousesports? Because it really does seem like if mousesports get the entry, LC struggle. So we have to see a big play here from the German team.
And Tabson very nearly gets caught. That could have easily been a kill for Rain. Very dangerous game being played by Tabson here. He's going to go and repeat maybe once again. Rain is creeping closer, and this time Rain actually finishes the job that he started here. And it's going to be 4-5. In the meantime, moving over towards the birthday party. Skirk is already there, and Alu wants to see if he can get in here and get some action, and he will indeed. Takes down Skirk, and a nice return from Alu.
Alu backing off in time as well. What they don't know is that there is still a man on long right now, Elegia. And PRB might not expect there to be a second player over here because he's been patiently looking towards it. But now does he actually check and get it right? Decides to pass, and this could open up a huge opportunity now for Legia to get a massive flank going.
Yeah, but I think Legia's also worried that he himself is getting flanked. He's not really sure if they've already made their way towards the toilet and are creeping around. He's going to have some really good timing here. PRB checks one last time and then commits to moving forward. And even worse is actually Rubino walking right in here. Going to run with the knife out, and Legia gives up his position without getting the kill. But if they push in, there's still two people holding. This could be great for mousesports still.
Well, the flank is down, the smoke is down, and there's already Alu alive on this site. Despite the fact that he only has half HP, he gets smoked off right now, and he's going to be able to come through. Chris J, Alu set up the crossfire. And mousesports hold on the A site.
Finally, it works here for the counter-terrorist side. That's a lot of rounds lost in a row. They pick up the round, only losing 2 members, and make it 13-12. And London Conspiracy can bind this round, and they can not actually bind the next one. They put everything in this one round. So even though they've come so close, they might actually be in a position where in the upcoming round, they might end up losing it anyway. A bit of a pause being requested here, and we'll see. The push really quickly into the B bomb site. KSY missing a couple of kills. Chris J will not. Tabson staying alive for a moment. He's going to go down to Rain. Can they hold the B bomb site? Actually, Chris will take a second one with him, and this is looking good.
This is looking very solid here. mousesports just continue to overbear LC, and that's just about as clean a retake as it gets. Nobody taking any damage apart from Legia taking 5 points, and good use of nades there, but it looks like we will actually have the pause cleared up fairly quickly there. So they're not wasting any time at all. LC are now the ones who actually have options now. If they didn't get that plant, they wouldn't have the bonus $800, and this buy would look much weaker for the T side.
Oh, this is it. mousesports coming back into it after a really long break. Now they're ready to try and see if they can win this upcoming round. They're gonna win this map, and we're gonna go to Mirage. That's pretty much what it's down to here. Chris will pick up a kill and run away, and he's got backup from upstairs as well. So it's a really aggressive move, and that's what we come to expect. Alu will pick up a kill on PRB, and now it's slowly going down the drain here for London Conspiracy. Very quickly going down the drain as they're getting double orbed. Chris and Alu taking care of the round, no problem. 15-12.
This is where London Conspiracy, they break, and now it has to be deagles, CZs, nades, armor. I mean, they just don't have any money left, LC. Mousesports, they weathered the storm. They managed to hold at the very last second, the last line where they could afford to give up no more ground. Mousesports finally say that's enough and just put a stop to LC's push. Now it's up to LC, just pistols and cross their fingers, hope they can find the shots.
Yeah, Allo actually trapped here. He's going to go down, so that's a pretty good opening kill. And Tabson dies as well. Leggy around the corner is going to fall to Skirk. So what the hell is going on right here? Chris may be good, but can he hold this A-bomb site alone against 5 people? I very seriously doubt it.
I very seriously wonder if we're going to get an overtime here at this point. I mean, Chris J strikes back, takes out PRV with a great headshot there from the AWP up close on this A site. And again, LC deciding to go for this A site. Risky business. Chris J is still here.
How is KZY so far away? He's actually going to be in the right position as they're going to be rotating in. He picks off the one here, and Rain goes down. The bomb is dropped with 50 seconds left. London Conspiracy may have just given away a really, really big lead. Now it's down to a 2-on-2, and this could cost them the whole map.
This is the bomb has been recovered.
Yeah, and Rubino has the bomb site.
Exactly. He might be able to pick up Chris J here.
Does Chris J realize? Does Rubino get into position? Chris J walks around the corner at the last second. But he's going to be watching for Rubino. No, Rubino, if he holds right here, he has Chris J.
But he doesn't hold the stairs.
This is ridiculous right now. Skirk's going to walk in here. Should be able to get the bomb plant. Don't think Chris can actually commit to it quick enough. Bomb does go down just as he gets killed. And now Rubino, he's going to get sandwiched in here. He picks up the one. Chris now realizes what's up. Can't find the headshot on him here. He's got the kit at least. And he's got a grenade as well. He's going to go straight for it. He's going to get peeked, and he goes down, and Rubino wins it anyway. You got to be joking. That's going to make it 13-15, and Mousesports can easily buy. They have so much money, but what a ridiculous round that was. Almost thrown away from a 2-on-5 from a pretty strange call from London Conspiracy. And now the question is, can Mousesports close it out? They have 2 AWPs and an auto sniper to do it.
I don't really know what to make of this anymore.
Neither do I. This is amazing. Now the dream is still alive here for London Conspiracy. They need 2 rounds to take this to overtime, but like they're already putting that Scar 20 to work. Fine, Skirk with the headshot, and that's going to slow things down now for LC. Expecting an aggressive push, well, they get slapped down because now all of a sudden they're facing 3 scoped rifles, but Polly will find Alu, so that's one of the rifles down, and we're back into a 4-on-4.
Great work from KZY taking down Rain. This is looking very good right now for Mousesports. Legia is going to get down by Rubino, and we're back into a 3-on-3 with Chris moving into a position where he should really easily get smoked off here. I hope they're going to throw this smoke because it's become kind of a standard. They do throw the smoke, and Chris flashes as well. He should be moving back and waiting for backup right now.
Do they actually find everybody here? Those smokes going down and blocking everybody off, but they saw a barrel through the smoke there. Rubino might have been able to see KZY. They're going to try and put some shots through, and actually good wall banging on both sides. LC will get the plant, however.
Yeah, and the Molotov doesn't do much of anything here. Rubino holding by the truck. He's going to be charging in here, and they almost get a great double kill. Polly coming out. He's already picked up the double, but the defuse isn't happening yet. They got to move quicker than this, Mousesports. Polly just buying time, staying alive. Will pick up another kill, and now Tabson in a zone in a terrible 1-on-2. He's going to go down, and Mousesports, they have enough money to almost make a full buy here, but it's 15-14. We could be seeing overtime, and at that point, I think Mousesports mentally are going to be at a pretty much a low point.
Yeah, the positive thing for Mousesports at this point is that Chris J, who's been the big player for them this entire game, does have the money to pick up an AWP. I think that's what it's going to come down to is either them catching them off guard with aggression or Chris J coming up big.
Yeah, he pushes up already, and he's going to pick off Rubino, and London Conspiracy really not adjusting well to this aggression. They sort of know it's coming, but they sort of keep going anyway. Skirk's going to go down as well.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure because they did actually hold back.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. They all stacked up right outside the entrance to Playground there and did not go forward and did not spread out like they have in the rounds past. It's just the Chris J factor. He just walks up and gets another frag.
Yeah, but you're right. But at the same time, the way this map works, and they should know this, is you can actually stop the CTs from getting that close with just smokes or flashbangs or really anything almost. It just seems like they're not ready for it.
It's a bit of a dilemma for any side, I think, because you do want to keep as many nades as possible for the eventual A take if you want to opt towards the A bomb site, and then you need absolutely every smoke and every flash you have.
Yeah.
So if they waste too much resources of just holding them off from aggression that might not be there, I mean, I think it's
I agree
better
completely.
to calculate. Yeah.
I agree completely, but my problem with it is that because mousesports has sort of proven almost every single round that they do go aggressive, it feels like not using those grenades if you want to go in has just cost them the map almost. 16-14.
Quad kill for Chris J in that last round.
37 kills, so absolutely impressive.
37 kills. He almost drops a 40 bomb in regular time. It's not even overtime. He nearly drops a 40 in 30 rounds. That's insane.
Great work from Chris. It's going to put us onto a third map, guys. It's going to be on Mirage, so stay tuned. We will go to a pretty quick commercial break before we do anything else, so we'll be right back, and should be a really interesting map on Mirage as well. What a great best of 3, and we still have one more best of 3 coming up. NIP is waiting in the final, so stay tuned.